What you're telling me is that if your Salesforce community was created before summer of 2021, it's possible that this could be leaking sensitive information publicly on the internet. Hey, Ryan, can you tell us about the Einstein's wormhole bug our security researchers discovered?
Yeah, Kelly, definitely. I think first and foremost, we need to start with the tool that Salesforce provides us called Einstein Activity Capture. It's a great piece of functionality that actually allows us to sync things like our Outlook events and emails and meetings with our Salesforce records. So this quickly allows us to pull those records into Salesforce, and we can link email addresses and contacts to actual contacts that we're hosting within the Salesforce org.
Makes sense. But here's where things get interesting, Ryan. I'm going to ask you to tell us how this changes it. So, in the configuration, the bug is stemming from the fact that the admin account is automatically associated with the guest user account. So they have the same email address both for the admin and the guest. How does that change the workflow of the synchronization process?
Yeah, it's a great point. Well, a lot of this is based off of the email address.
Mhm.
So not only are we doing this for sales reps and other account managers that might be using it for CRM purposes, we're also syncing the objects from the Salesforce admin as well. And that's creating records and the workflows on the Salesforce side. Now, the interesting thing with that is since this guest account is also associated with the same email, we have a little bit of what I might almost call duplication of these activity records. And not only are ones associated with the Salesforce admin, but no, they're also being associated with the guest account, which can expose them publicly. And that's where we start to run into issues.
So, if somebody suspects this might be happening, what is the best course of action for them to address it?
Best thing to do is first and foremost, go take a look at those guest accounts. We need to see which types of emails are associated with those users. And it's not just on a single org. We need to make sure that we're checking all of them. If we do find one of our Salesforce admins, the email address associated with the guest user, we want to make sure that we put either a dummy email in there or some sort of replacement email that's not actually associated with a real user.
Makes sense. So, what you're telling me is that if your Salesforce community was created before summer of 2021, it's possible that this could be leaking sensitive information publicly on the internet.
Spot on.